and welcome to Broke Till Friday Payday Edition. Perfect. See, Payday Edition. We came up with the name instantly on the
Mhm.
spot, totally not pre-planned. Um, yeah, what do we got today? We got the She-Hulk episode that came out 2 days ago, right? Wednesday or
Yeah.
Thursday?
Well, what do you
Yes.
feel about like She-Hulk in general? Like that's the whole show so far. This is episode 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, episode
out
5.
of 9 episodes.
So, mhm. Yeah. So, how do you feel about it?
Uh, Pretty good to be honest. I like it a lot. Like, it's hilarious that it has some moments where you're like questionable decisions, but again, it's all plot.
Mhm.
It's that whole thing of like, well, why didn't they just get the ring and Sauron and go on an eagle? It's like, well, then there's no story, right? So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, it,
I felt that this episode definitely like this episode I felt that about no, not this episode. The episode where Wong was like in the lawsuit with the magic guy with the sling ring.
yeah,
Like, why didn't you just do the mirror thing since the beginning? You know what I mean? But
exactly,
there's no episode without that,
yeah, yeah.
So,
But it's funny, like it's a sitcom. I'm treating it as a
mhm.
sitcom, where there's individual episodes with their own little stories inside of them, but there's an overarching story as well. So that's still, that's still fun. But spoiler alert, obviously, for She-Hulk. Before anyone, if you guys keep watching, spoiler alert. But that little end scene of just this entire episode basically just served to show us that Daredevil is coming. That's basically it. That's basically it. It's
Okay.
fucking cool.
There's a Daredevil thing, and there's a like something in the credits. Did you see that? The little illustrations at the end.
No, fuck. See what happens when I don't watch the credits? Because I skip through them to get to the credit scene.
So
But
I put in the general chat if you want to see it.
oh
So check
shit.
that out. It's pretty cool. So on the wall of shoes, they're designed as other Marvel characters that haven't been introduced yet.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
But
that's hilarious. You got Deadpool. You got that's funny.
mhm.
His little Iron Man one.
Yeah,
Who?
Cable or Storm in the top right. I don't really know. Is that Cable or Storm? The white shoes with the gold on it.
I don't
It could be Storm
know.
because the X, I think. But I
Oh,
feel like
it's
they look
probably Storm.
Cable-y.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Okay. So you
Storm.
also got a Black Panther,
The
right? You
Thing.
have Cyclops.
Is that Namor
You
with
have
a little trident?
Vision. Yeah. You have Namor. Little wings on him.
Oh, the X
Uh,
Men. I feel like
yeah.
that's more of just an Easter egg. I don't think it's like, oh, we're gonna introduce because it's
Right.
just there.
So yeah. So it's like up to debate. Like, what are they already in the world? Because the Iron Man threes are real. Like in this episode, he goes for them with this chick.
Because remember, this is
Um.
concept art, though. That's the other
Right.
thing. That's why they included it,
So
right? The concept
how
of the
many else can
storyboard or
you?
whatever.
What's the most obscure one do you think you could see?
Um. Oh wait, I stopped looking at it.
So
Eh.
let's see. They have Ghost Rider by the guy's head. There's Ghost Rider. Top left. They think it looks like the Juggernaut, but it's just a brown and fucking orange shoe. You know.
Is it though?
Yeah. Or it could be any like it literally could be anybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also got the
Cyclops.
Frogman in the middle. They have the Frogman shoes. He's gonna be making an appearance. He made an appearance this episode actually. If you
Who's
didn't
he
notice,
supposed to be?
he's gonna come out and show you in the trailer. The
Oh.
Frogman. Yeah. He was leaving the clothing designer's like office, but he was like stumbling out in the background. But you don't
Oh
really
no, I didn't.
notice him, yeah,
I was
until
gonna
he's
say
like
I didn't.
introduced later. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
that's
haven't
gonna
seen
be
any
pretty
of the
good.
trailers for any of the new episodes, so you know.
Oh no,
So
it was this episode. He was in this episode.
okay, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So there's those like two or three Easter eggs for like the next episode or whatever. Um, yeah, Daredevil is gonna be introduced.
Yeah, and
They're
it's
saying that like it's not gonna continue on the story about the Netflix stuff. It's gonna be like it's not season 4
no
basically of the Netflix show. It's like it's
farther
brand
into
new
the future.
continuity. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna explain it. Like, what do you have a theory on that?
I mean, I have no idea. They just threw him into Spider-Man and stuff, so like, it,
Mm,
uh, maybe it'll be a continuation, but like much afterwards. Like, I mean, not
mm,
much afterwards, but or they could retcon the last season, I guess, because Kingpin's out and about, so I guess they
mm,
can retcon where he was in the prison and stuff like that, or they can just
mm,
continue and say, oh, he got out of prison because of some shady deal, and that's why he needs to be a lawyer again and whatnot. So that's why
mm.
he's got to keep his secret identity a secret and revamp
Right.
his whole costume and whatnot. But
Mm,
again, no idea, because like you said, it's not going to be season 4. It's
right.
just going to be maybe a farther into the future continuation or a retcon with still him
It's
in it.
it's basically what Kevin Feige told freaking the guy that plays Daredevil to say, like literally, like word by word. Like, this is not season 4. This is season 1 of Daredevil boarding in. I think one thing probably very low key because Kingpin is such like a controlling, thing in New York, and he's
Yeah.
probably got shut down from all the other suit making like damn, I can't even think of the word, freaking like designers in New
Taylor's.
York. So he had to go to the West Coast because he's traditionally like a New York superhero.
Then wait. Actually, you're right. I completely forgot. This is set in L.A. This is literally set in
It's
L.A. And
Los
it's funny.
Angeles.
It's
Yep.
it's funny because you see all the landmarks and stuff because we live here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
like when they're talking about the Grove and whatnot and the ads, and those are actual ads too. That's the funniest part. Those are actual ads because it works as advertising and as a film location.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it seems it does seem a little strange that he's on the West Coast. But what if, I mean, he's literally known as the guy, so wouldn't it make sense for him to travel from coast to coast to get to the
Mm-hmm.
guy to get his
Mm-hmm.
suit that he knows is going to be, bulletproof or whatever, because yeah, he has super reflexes, but he doesn't have like super strength or anything that we know of, super durability, because he can get shot and whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about armor and stuff like that, and it was funny because the tailor was like, he's gonna take that up as a challenge, something to fucking grow with her and shrink down with her. So we'll see what that's like, because we didn't even get to see what
Mm-hmm.
that was, because he's like shh, and then the whole just ending
Oh
part.
right. Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure it's the suit that she has in the trailer where she like does a little superhero landing pose and
uh,
she's like wearing some like
I,
spandex.
I'm
You know what I mean?
I'm trying not to spoil stuff, dude. Like, because too
Not,
many
it's not a spoiler if it's
trailers.
in the trailer. Yeah, there's a lot of
I
trailers for
get.
stuff nowadays.
I was
So
gonna
many.
say that I think
Um,
I feel like that's a problem though, because like, come on, think of it. I would have loved to
mm,
have the Hulk in Ragnarok, boom, come out and be
yes.
surprised.
Yes.
I knew it,
Mm,
right? Because it
yeah.
was in the trailer. Hella catching fucking Mjolnir. That, why couldn't I
I was in
watch
the
that?
trailer.
Yeah, and it was in the
I
trailer.
know.
Like that would have been nuts to be like, oh, now he's gonna have to bonk her or whatever, or she might just
Yeah.
dodge it, but no, she fucking catches it, crunches it, boom.
That's a
But
topic for a whole other day. How like yeah,
I know,
Marvel's been doing that. I feel
with the
like just to fill
trailers.
seats and stuff. Trying. I don't know, man.
Well, yeah,
That's
because
so
that's the
crazy.
other thing. Thor 1 and 2 were mediocre. Well, sorry, Thor 1
Mm,
was okay. Thor 2 is really mediocre. So they had to get something.
mm,
They're like, oh, throw in the Hulk,
yeah.
whatever. They have an
Taika
actual
Waititi.
storyline. It was a very good movie. So that's why you didn't
Yeah.
have to have too much to draw into Thor 4,
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
because you kind of already
Okay.
knew.
So there's also a theory that like okay, so they're starting to establish all these characters on the West Coast.
Mhm.
You think they're gonna build the West
West
Coast
Coast
Avengers?
Avengers.
Like with
Oh,
Shang-Chi,
shit.
they got She-Hulk. Who else do they have? I feel like they have more. But I think I'm forgetting. But yeah, they have a couple heroes already on the West Coast. Like at least four. I was watching a video about it the other day, but yeah, there's like
Yeah.
four. Yeah, that would be interesting because there's and then maybe the Young Avengers or Thunderbolts, a couple of teams. So now that like the next greater
Threat
clash
or
of like
whatever.
against the Avengers, now we have these mega teams coming together and
Yeah.
work. Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
So it's not just
No.
like Avengers Assemble and like 50 billion. It's like Dark Avengers or fucking
Yeah.
Young Avengers or West
Hmm.
Coast Avengers and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I mean, again, we don't really. It is all speculation, but at least with She-Hulk, they are establishing a bunch of people being in LA and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
also, what if, now that I'm thinking about Daredevil being on the West Coast, what if he had to get out of there because Kingpin, maybe the heat is too much for him over there, so he has to get out of there
Mhm.
for a bit before as things settle down, maybe.
Mhm.
But again, speculation.
Yeah,
So
because in the storyline, right, it's set after Hawkeye.
mhm.
So Scott, so right now he's weak, right? So you think he would probably like bump up security because he got shot, but he's coming
Yeah,
back for Echo and he's
yeah.
coming back for their Daredevil show. So they already seen him on set with the whole like eye patches on his fucking like his eyes, just like the comics. There's like a comic
Yeah.
still of his yeah. So
Put that
it's
up
gonna
there,
be
Walter.
exciting. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll put it up for sure. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
all these little reference shots. I'm gonna watch this like 1,000 times and edit it.
30 million edits
Um,
later. But yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna be pretty cool coming out of She-Hulk. But it's
Mhm.
funny too because like I don't know. I've already lost my train of thought with She-Hulk, but I'm waiting for next episode basically. That's
Right.
that's what this
Yeah,
this one's
because
been a setup.
it's the one everybody's been waiting for. Like I was talking to another like another Marvel fan I was hanging out with. He's like, I'm only gonna watch it for Daredevil. Like as soon as like I'm not gonna watch it until Daredevil comes out, and then I'll
That's
like be
funny.
interested in watching
And
it.
then
So I'm
he's
like,
gonna have no idea of all the Easter eggs and stuff like that, or the references, But oh well,
yeah,
I don't know. People are hating on the show for all the wrong reasons, basically.
yeah. Like okay, where do you rank it between the Marvel TV shows so far?
I would have to finish it first. We'll do another tier list of the 2022 stuff once 2022 is over. So, um,
Mm.
but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
want to finish it first because of course you can have a strong beginning and then fucking fall flat. But so
The
far,
ending, fuck it,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But so far, watching it as a sitcom, it's been great. I have
Mhm.
very few complaints. I'm not gonna say no complaints, but I have very few complaints so far.
Yeah, for me, probably the same as Miss Marvel, probably like the same level. I think Loki and Moon Knight are probably my favorites so far.
Mhm.
Hawkeye, and then it's Miss Marvel and She-Hulk. Then I love WandaVision, but it's like I don't know, like it takes a little bit to like I don't know. Like, for some reason, it's not my favorite.
I feel like WandaVision is very rewatchable too, though, because it's like now that you know everyone's being tortured, even though you know the twist,
Mm,
it's so cool
mm,
watching. Be like, so that's why this happened, and blah 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 blah. So
right.
it,
Yeah.
it's very good. And Loki's also okay.
Mm,
Again, we'll do that once
yeah.
2023 is over. We
Right.
should do a
Okay.
2021 ranking soon. So
21
I
ranking.
don't think we did a 2021. Did we? I think we did.
We'll do like a phase 4 ranking. How about that? Phase
All
4.
right, because oh yeah,
'Cause it
what's the
spans a
last one
couple
in
of
Phase
years.
Four?
It's Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, for the next, well, not for the next episode, but once the year's up, we'll do a 2022 ranking of the shows and the movies, and that'll be 2 podcast episodes, full hours, because we yell so much about that. And Edward is getting drunk right now on a cruise, and he doesn't know how to swim. So everybody, tell him good luck
Oh,
if you guys
no,
see
no,
him.
no. The first movie of Phase 5 is Ant-Man. Last movie is Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
Last movie
so
of Phase 4,
November.
yeah.
How? Oh, well, we'll see how it goes because we've seen my dude Namor.
Hmm.
Very paisa. I'm probably gonna dress up like him because I have the
Oh
the belly
hell
for it.
nah. You ain't that tan, bro. You ain't that tan.
No,
You
I
gotta
am
be
not.
like the white
Camacho.
dudes that are like trying to take the vibranium from like from
No,
Wakanda.
I've already got my I've already got my costume. You guys have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty
Put it in
cool.
the
We
video.
should do a
Put it in the
Halloween
video.
special. Halloween special.
Yeah, kind of
I'm
down.
down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because will you be here for the 2 weeks? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. So.
I'm be there for a week. But no, we'll do it. We'll do one online, even if
Oh,
I'm
okay,
back
okay.
home. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Any other closing thoughts on
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk
man.
on this
Yeah, people are
episode?
just hating it for the wrong reasons. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Out of 10, it's without the ending so
I
far, it's like a
don't.
7.5 to like
Oh,
an
okay.
8 for sure.
I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with
it's
that. Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. It's
So
pretty
far,
good. Yeah.
yes, I agree with
With
that.
the ending, it could go bumped up to a 10, dude, because like it's pretty freaking. It's pretty solid.
And to be
It's pretty.
fair, I've also rewatched the episodes because Hector didn't see him. He came over and we
Yeah.
rewatched them, and I was like, they were holding up. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
okay, is the episode over yet? Like next, it was
Mhm.
like,
Well, they're short. They're like
yeah,
22 minutes. Like they're like a
like a
traditional TV
sitcom,
show without ads. Yeah, without.
sitcom
So it's
boy.
just
Yeah.
fast, and then like it makes me want more. Like every time I watch it, I'm like,
Yes.
damn, what's the next? What's going on? Like
Exactly.
it's freaking
Sitcom.
sick.
Perfect sitcom.
Oh,
So, I mean, sorry, not perfect, but in the sitcom equation, basically. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
that's been Broke Till Friday Payday.
Real short and sweet.